Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Just a very brief video today guys on the topic of whether or not you should buy plants online. Now the simple answer to this is yes and no. So let me kind of go into that a little bit more here. So on the yes side guys, so why would you want to buy plants online? In most cases guys, when it comes to buying plants online, it may be deals or offers that you've seen. You may be looking for a particular plant that is not in your local nursery or box store, and in these simple cases it may be your only option to buy online. So with that said guys, in some cases, you know, it's worth, if you are buying online, is to make sure you do a lot of research on the plant, so that you know what to look for when it arrives, whether it's in good health or not. But also, one thing I would mention guys is if you are buying something online, if you are able to contact the seller to get any sort of pictures of the actual plant you'll be buying. As you may find a lot online guys, you'll find sort of stock images and things like that. Just to jump in guys, sorry about the mess in the garden. It is the end of the year here now and we are on our kind of winterization and tidy up. Things are looking a bit downhill. But back to the question of buying online. Yes, so I would always ask the seller to, you know, if possible, where possible, to provide pictures of the actual plant you're getting. And I'll just give you an example of this here guys. So I have recently purchased a new plant for the garden on offer. It is one that I am unable to get at any of my local stores, so I didn't really have an option on this one guys. And this is our 2-foot Dicksonia Antarctica tree fern here. Now the reason I bring this one into the question of buying online is, as you can see guys, it has one single frond on it here. Everything else looks fairly healthy. I did look into the crown. I can't really see any fronds, but that's fairly normal for this time of year. But one thing to say, and the reason why I bring this plant up, is, you know, if I had a chance and saw this in store, I may not have picked this particular one, and I may have looked through what was available stock-wise to kind of see the ideal plant for me. But with a lot of the online purchases, guys, you may not be able to get a picture of the actual plant you're buying, so you are kind of buying blind. So what I would always suggest, guys, is if you ever have any questions or concerns when you've purchased something, is to contact the seller immediately, take photos and things like that, just so you have evidence, and make sure that, you know, you have protection there if the plant does fail overall. Now, but to the reasons why I would suggest that you don't buy things online, off the back of that, is exactly that. You can choose the plant in person, check on the plant's health, you know, before you buy it, ask any questions, you know, at the time, perhaps of the people who work in the store, you know, so in some cases, guys, where possible, if you can purchase, you know, in person as opposed to online, I would always suggest this in the first instance, as once again, guys, it can just mean that you get the best overall plant for your garden, and it does save the problems of having to return items and things like that. So with that said, guys, if find this information valuable, certainly drop us a subscribe to follow along on the channel. We've got a lot more videos coming out, lots of projects. As you can see here, this is one of our pool projects we're working on currently. Lots on the video on the channel on that one. If you haven't dropped us a like, certainly feel free to do so. Of course, it's free and it helps the channel to grow. But with that said, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.